Hi, I'm Barry Lawrence.
And I'm Gail Gavin. You know, most dogs really work hard all year long, like Bruno here.
You'll roll over, sit, fetch.
They deserve a break, like a nice holiday at the cottage.
There you go, Bruno. Go on. Join us for the Doggy Days of Summer, today on Cottage Country.
Today on Cottage Country, the Doggy Days of Summer. 2 labs at their summer retreat.
We've never done a story on Cottage Country about what it must be like to be a dog at the cottage. I think they have a vacation, too.
Well, they must love it. We received a letter from a couple in Buffalo, New York, who love nothing better than to take their dogs to the cottage that they rent every summer.
But finding that cottage was more difficult than you think.
It's early on a Saturday morning at the Mughal household in Buffalo, New York.
Bueno.
Oh, don't forget the hat.
Sarah and John Mughal are packing for another family trip to the cottage. For the Mughals, these are the doggy days of summer.
They sense that we're going somewhere. It's hard to say if they really know exactly where we're going. Good boy. You want to take that? Come on, Skokes, let's go.
It's vacation time for John and Sarah and their 2 Labrador retrievers, Huron and Muskoka. And where they're going is a doggy paradise, a 6-hour cross-border trek to the Pickerel River in northern Ontario.
Muskoka definitely knows when we're arriving. He knows when we're 5 miles away. He knows when we're an hour away. He does. And when we turn off the main highway, he gets immediately excited. I'm not so sure Huron has a clue. But once we pull in, he knows.
This is a squirrel.
All right, Ken.
Right here. Oh, right. Okay.
Let's go.
For most families, renting a cottage is fairly straightforward. A nice sandy beach, clean water, a great view, and you're all set.
It's over here, Skokie.
Come on, guys.
But if your family includes dogs, you may find renting a cottage a little more difficult. Not everyone appreciates dogs running free.
Let's go, Skokie. Come on, Huron.
In looking for a cottage, it was trial and error, really. I think what was most important was whether we and the dogs felt welcome.
And welcome they are. This cottage getaway encourages pet lovers. It's a place where Muskoka and Huron can spend the entire holiday running free.
It really works out very well. It's a very communal type of relationship.
We also wanted a place that, or at least I wanted a place where I could have the dogs off leash so long as they were well behaved, and I felt comfortable just having them with me and John wherever we went, whether it was in the boat or on the beach or in the cottage. And we try to keep them off the furniture, but a place where we wouldn't feel too constrained if they jumped up on the couch every now and then.
Come on. Good boy. Come on.
This place is dog-friendly because of its dog-loving owner. Bill Chambers has been renting cottages to people and their pets for more than 30 years.
The pets are part of the family, and that's what we've seen over the years. I understand that there's a lot of places that don't allow dogs, and that's to my benefit. I don't know why, but maybe they've never had dogs, or maybe there's concerns about other dogs interacting, or people not accepting them, and sometimes we run into that. I can't see the families coming without the pets. When you see it's a complete family situation.
You guys want to go for a swim?
Good boys.
Want to go for a
And everywhere the doggies go, the Mughals go as well.
Yeah. I enjoy coming up north, as we refer to it, for a lot of the same reasons that John likes it. It's truly a place for us to relax and to spend time solely with each other without worrying about or thinking about all of our responsibilities back home. I absolutely love bringing my dogs with me and being around them 24 hours a day.
It's always nice once we get here.
Muskoka's favorite activity is the swimming. He absolutely loves to swim. He will jump off the dock. He jumps from the sand, runs out into the water and chases anything you throw into it. Huron, on the other hand, hates the water, doesn't like to swim at all. That's a little strong. He will wade in up to his chest, but otherwise he has no interest in going into the water. Easy, boys. Easy does it.
Unless, of course, it's in a canoe, where even the dogs have to wear their life jackets.
I was concerned if we were out on the canoe trip and something were to happen and they went over, they wouldn't be strong enough to make it to the shore because I wasn't sure how close the shore would be. So I insisted that we buy life jackets for these dogs, which is kind of silly because they're Labradors, they ought to be able to swim. And Muskoka can, and he gets quite embarrassed when he has to wear his.
Easy does it. We certainly spend as much of our weekend time and our spare time as we can with the dogs, but there's only so much that we can do, and so this is the one time of the year that they have our undivided attention, and we have each other's undivided attention. And I think it shows we're all a lot more relaxed, a lot calmer, happier, certainly after a few days of unwinding and being here at the cottage.
And while all these outdoor activities are fun, there's nothing more satisfying than flaking out in the cabin for a quiet family evening. And in this family, a dog's life is where it's at.